Hello, Amazing All Stars. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd. Let's find out what's on our calendar. We look at our information, we see that yesterday we had 2 o'clock on our calendar. Let's see what the time will be now. 2:30. So as you can see, it was on 2 o'clock, but it moved from 2 o'clock to 2:30. 2 o'clock to 2:30. So that big hand moved from the 12 all the way to the 6. So we have to count how much time passed by. So it went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes of time passed by since yesterday's clock. We're now going to look at our days in school, which keep flying by. We now have 120. Are you ready for this? 127 days. This is 127 days that we've been in school together. Time is flying by. Flying. So we'll change all of our information to show 100, the number 127, the number words that equal 127, 100 plus 27, and then 50 plus 50, which we know is 100, plus 27. Amazing how much time is flying by. We are going to now go to our dimes, nickels, and pennies area. We need to spin our wheel to find out how much money we have now. 2 nickels, we're going to add to it 1 nickel here and 1 more nickel. So far we have 3 dimes, 2 nickels, and 3 pennies this particular time frame, which is great. That means we have 2 more days we're going to add on to this and then count all our money for the week. I would like to take you to a quick activity that we're going to focus on today. I really want to make sure that everyone understands is telling time, as it is super important and it will not go away. You will be telling time your entire life. So the more we practice it, the more comfortable you will be with it. I'm going to show you a time on the clock. I am going to put the time 3 o'clock on the screen. So again, in order to actually show 3 o'clock, the big hand is on the 3, and the little hand, which is not the same size as the big hand, the little hand is pointing towards the 3. This is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Now, if I wanted to show 3:30 to show some time has passed by, I have to change the hands on the clock. So we know anything 30 minutes past the hour, the big hand is on the 6. How do we know that for sure? As we count. We count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes of time has passed by to move that big hand. 30 minutes or and half an hour. When we are saying 3:30, that little hand also moves. That little hand has moved from the 3, and it is halfway between the 3 and the 4. Now, remember, the little hand is smaller than the big hand, so it's not going to be the same size. But if you look at that little hand, it is halfway between the 3 and the 4, which is another way that we would actually write the time 3:30. I want you to see that. The time on this clock now says 3:30. 3:30. If you need to pause the video to look at it and study it, you can do that. Because I do want to put another little time on the screen. Let's try another. What if we said, 10 o'clock? The big hand would be coming from the 12, and the little hand will be pointing on the 10. This is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That's the time on here now. 10 o'clock. But what if we wanted to show that 30 minutes or half an hour of time had passed by to move from 10 o'clock to 10:30? I could change it on here to show 10:30. I'd also have to change it on the clock itself, which means the little hand and the big hand would not be drawn on those numbers. The big hand would be 30 minutes into the hour. Remember, we would count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to show 30 minutes into the hour. And then we would draw our little hand halfway between the 10 and the 11. Halfway between the 10 and 11. And this time on the clock has shown 10:30. The last thing, again, pause the video if you need to make sure you understand that. And the last thing that I want to do is this. I want to show you something. What if we were saying, we wanted to show how the clock moved from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Watch the screen very carefully. I'm going to show you. We just saw what 10 o'clock looked like. That's where we started. 10 o'clock has the big hand on the 12 and the little hand on the 10. If we wanted to show that a full hour of time has gone by, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all the way around. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. A full hour of time has gone. 60 minutes. Then what we would do is take that little hand, cross it, erase it, and move it from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, where the little hand is on the 11. Please take the time to pause the video and study this. The more we practice this, the more comfortable you will be with it. Have a great day, All Stars.